Alright, so I've been playing a little bit of the season, just taking my time, taking it easy, waiting until this next patch rolls out to see what they change. But the developer talk all sounded good. Having pretty good fun with the rogue. I'm actually having way more fun than I had at launch with the barbarian, so that's something to note. Really, I think the best way to play this game is to just take your time and take it easy and not even bother with build guides, honestly, because everything is viable unless you're trying to do like high nightmare dungeons or Uber Lilith. You really can be creative with the builds. It's a fairly easy game. With that said, the one big problem aside from like stash space and all those quality of life things that I think will improve, but once they get those down, the fact of the matter is we only have like 60 uniques. We've got like 60 uniques in total in the game. We only have like 13 non-class specific uniques. If you look at like Diablo 2 for instance, there's literally like 386 uniques in the whole game, and then there's maybe like 20 class specific ones or something, but there's just so much looting to do. I can just scroll through all the Diablo 2 uniques and we'll be scrolling for a while. Now, keep in mind, not all of these were at the release of the game, but there was a lot more than 60 uniques at the launch of Diablo 2, and this was 20 plus years ago. This is not really even a nag, as much so as it is a real easy piece of content to throw in. Shaft stop, damage reduction, unique armor. That's like, that would be real easy. Throw in Ariat's face for the barb. That would be pretty cool. Skin of the flayed one, we could have armor that gives life leech on it. That way, Andariel's visage doesn't matter so much about the fact that you can never find it. Vamp gaze. And don't mess up the look like they did in D2R, because Vamp gaze doesn't look cool anymore. So I mean, Diablo 4 only has like 60 uniques, and majority of them are class specific. So it's kind of closing the options a little bit. I feel like we need more non-specific, non-class specific uniques, just to open up more build diversity. Maybe ones that even have like certain attacks from other characters and stuff, so you could use maybe an attack that's like a rogue attack with a barbarian or whatever. Yeah, it'll make for broken shit, but it'll also make the game more interesting. Also just allow for more creativity from the players. So yeah, let me know what you think about this. Is this just a stupid idea and you know, you'd rather be creatively hampered, or would you rather have more options? I always think more options is good, as long as it's not too much to the point where, you know, people are like confused and it puts them into inaction because of too many options. I know we have the legendary aspects on here and everything, and we have searching for rares that we can imprint on, but I think adding more non-class specific uniques that could add build diversity and could add just, you know, a grail to go after. Maybe you want to get all the uniques in the game. With the current state of super uniques, that's not really reasonable, but I think eventually they should have like a lot more uniques, or maybe just put a lot more uniques and then tone down the rarity of the super uniques, the uber uniques, whatever you want to call them. The impossible to finds. You know, of course, don't go adding a bunch of uniques to the game without first adding more stash space and everything like that. You know, one thing that I thought was a little bit contradictory with the whole new season is these taking up space. Like, why do these cage torn bags not go in the quest stash? That's one thing that I think could have been something they could have done. These could have maybe even gone in the quest or into the aspects area, or consumables maybe instead of equipment. Not a big deal though, not a game breaker in my opinion. Hope you have a great day, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take it easy.